Okay, hello. My name is, well, I don't want to tell you my name. You'll figure out my name. And I am reviewing Blow, a book I have not read in a while. But I found it lying around the place, and I figured I'd talk to you about it. Because I haven't got rid of it yet. It's a good book, and if any of my friends wanted to read, well, pretty much anything, I recommend it to them. Probably most of you have seen the movie Blow with Johnny Depp and a young, beautiful-looking Penelope Cruz. And if you haven't, you should go see it. But also, if you haven't, that's not a bad thing, because I consider the book much better. It is written by Bruce Porter, and I suppose he's a journalist or something. And he did a real, he did fine work compiling this book that he did with Jung, who is in prison for dealing, a drug called cocaine. And actually, I don't know the status of him right now, if he is on parole. I don't know if I thought I heard he was on parole. I really don't know. So you might want to look up if he's still in prison or not. But it's about his story. How he grew up in like Massachusetts and the East Coast, like New England, and just this boy with an impish grin, and became like the benevolent face of the cocaine empire. This book has many locations. I mean, I'm here from the San Fernando Valley. I'm a San Diego boy living in the San Fernando Valley for 5 years. That's LA. San Fernando. Well, you can look it up on a map. And well, this guy on the other hand has been all over. I've been a few places, but so we got parts of this book in Miami, I think, or Fort Lauderdale. Florida. Jacksonville is Florida. All these chapters, they have the different places where he did his dealings. East Ham, Norman Cay. Yeah, Miami's one of them. Cape Cod. He was in California for a while with his thug buddies in Los Angeles. I don't know if he'd appreciate me calling them thug buddies, but I don't know. I mean, this man was not like a hero for like doing crap that was illegal, but when you read this book, you see a lot of how he used his charms and his likability factor. I mean, right now from prison, this old man who used to deal dope, he's probably not looking so likable, but probably back in the day, you could see why he was chosen to lead this really dark criminal ring. And there's stories in the book about how he's in Colombia and how, he saw someone got thrown off a balcony. Like the Colombians basically just grabbed this guy he was hanging out with in a hotel room, and right there in front of him just threw him off the balcony and let him drop to his death. And it's really like, wow. I don't take George Jung as a bad guy, but I mean, it's like he didn't really prevent any of that stuff. But at the same time, I don't imagine him the kind of guy who would want to resort to violence. I suppose being on a drug that's like a hard drug maybe make you kind of violent. But so it's a hell of a story, and it tells how this guy, well, at the end of the movie you'll see some stuff about it, like what his relationship with his daughter was, what his relationship with that Penelope Cruz's character was. I forgot what her name was in the movie. In her real name's Mirtha, and what she was like, and what George was like, and how strung out he became addicted to his own product, and he'd be so strung out that he'd be on a plane somewhere and he wouldn't remember where the plane was and if he was coming or if he was going. And basically, I don't remember all the details, but so there's a lot of juicy details in Blow, and how well, you get into the under the covers, how his sex life was like, and pretty bizarre. He had some pretty bizarre fetishes, and it's just a livid story that you can imagine. You can imagine a lot as you're reading it, and I attribute some of that to Bruce Porter. I'm not sure how he is as a writer, but this book has his name on it, and it came out really good. So I presume he did really well, and a lot of historical references in this book. I mean, there's a whole range of years from like 1947 to 1987. So, and some of that like is expos, like 1940s, 50s, kind of give you the environment of the different towns that he's describing. So if you're like a writer, I'll check this out for sure. If you wanted to write like a cop movie or something, like this has a lot of like police and like DEA type stuff in it, and it can give you some good background, and they have photos in the center of the story of that's George Jung, and oh yeah, there's Mirtha. So that's who Penelope was playing, and oh yeah, they got the undercover. Let's see, detective. So that was a police department with the DEA, and it's a hell of a story. And I don't know how many regrets this guy has, but if there's one good thing about him, his life made for a good life story. And you be the judge of all that. And either way, it's really good reading. So check this out at a coffee shop. Read it when you're by your lonesome, or you can read it with a friend, I suppose. They don't try to interrupt you. Blow. Enough said. Check it out.